anytime it comes to the subject of change, sometimes people mistake change for sacrifice. And, when it comes to, the subject matter of eating animals, this is something that people have normalized over the years and have really, it's ingrained into our culture and into just our habits. And, a lot of people feel like they're going to be missing out on something if they even consider the change. So for me, growing up in like a Latin upbringing, in our culture, eating meat is totally normal. You're actually weird if you don't. And I remember even as a child when I first became a vegetarian, my mother was just so resistant against it. She almost felt like it was an attack on her, even though it was a personal choice that me and my sister had made at the time. I find that sometimes when you're talking to somebody about veganism or whatever, there is this kind of instant sense of defensiveness, but in all reality, it's not an attack on anybody, really, It's such a tricky thing. I don't think it should be this hard to talk about, remove the V word out of it and just like to talk about how we eat, I feel like there's just this stigma that surrounds the word vegan that turns a lot of people off, and it saddens me because I feel like when you take all that away, like when you look at what's really happening, there's enough things there to inspire you to consider change or just to be informed as to what you're putting in your body and where it comes from, and as well as what it does to your body too. There's so many amazing examples of people that are vegan, that are living like amazing, thriving, healthy lives, and are operating at their maximum. So it's almost like all of our excuses are starting to dwindle. And then there's the idea of the accessibility. That's one thing that I think is really cool. Living in LA, it's really easy to be vegan because there's so many amazing restaurants, and even if you're not a vegan, you'll go to these restaurants because the food is so delicious. But you're seeing this wave of vegan options at everything from fast food places to grocery stores, and it's just made it really easy for everybody, and I love that. At the core of everybody, with the exception of some sociopaths, I guess, but like nobody wants to hurt anybody. Nobody wakes up and goes, I'm going to get off on hurting an innocent being, regardless if it's your species or not.